90 Mile Beach, also known by the Maori name Te-Oneroa-a-Tōhē, is situated in the lovely area of New Zealand's North Island. It is a scenic beach and a public highway, not to mention particularly famous for its feature on Top Gear. In a 2013 episode of Top Gear, Jeremy Clarkson drove the length of the beach in a Toyota Corolla as part of a race against an AC-45 racing yacht crewed by a British Olympic sailor as well as the winning crew of the 2010 America's Cup. Oh yeah, and James May was also on board. But despite the public highway, it is still a luxurious beach of 90 miles. You can get absolutely mesmerised in the view, focusing on the waves crash along the coast. And can I help you? The beach isn't actually 90 miles. That one's in Australia. What do you mean it's not 90 miles? Okay, so sorry about that. I've been notified where we went wrong, and it was bold of me to assume that 90 Mile Beach was actually 90 miles. Thing is, the origin of naming 90 Mile Beach isn't exactly known, and how the name came to be could always be up for debate. When I first heard that it wasn't actually 90 miles, I dropped my crumpet and wondered if it was named 90 miles because the first Englishmen to navigate the beach had stopped 9 times for tea a mile.
You stupid!
But the other possibility seems more plausible. So you're probably asking, how long is 90 Mile Beach actually then? Maybe it's a mile off or something, but no, it's unfortunately not. It's actually 55 miles, because 55 is close enough to 90. The common story of how this name came to be is from the horses and cattle, not just because these animals don't know the imperial system, but it is a well-known fact that horses and cattle typically cover about 30 miles of ground per day. It took the first Europeans to travel across it 3 days, so that would be 90 miles. But given that they had to travel on sand and it's not quite so easy to walk on sand, they travelled less miles in the same amount of time. I can see why Anakin hated sand so much. It's the most popular story told for the origin of the name, but there isn't any historical records for that, so come up with the origin however you see fit. So I think the moral of the story is you can't assume something because of its name, and come to think of it, that's probably why I'm still depressed after eating my Happy Meal, and why I use a cheese grater rather than a knife, because it's greater.